What we're going to move into now is something that we've touched upon a lot as well, but it's robotics. And what are they going to do to us, to our jobs, and to a not too distant future? So I'd like to invite somebody who's thought a lot about not only if we're going to lose our jobs, but maybe which new jobs would we have. So I'll invite Tommie Cau from Caretaker. Very welcome. Hi, Tommie. How are you? Hugs are nice.
Of course.
Rub beards.
Yes.
That's good. Have a seat. Just 30 seconds. What is Caretaker doing?
Well, Career is a new job site, jobs and career site. So we crowdsource reviews and ratings from employees. So job
from the
seekers
employees. The employees say what they think.
So it's a TripAdvisor for work.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. And you've been looking at, first of all, do you think computers will take our jobs?
It appears they will. I think we should all realize that we live in a very different talent market and work market. And I think I think it's some 50% of the jobs will disappear, the current ones. But I think we shouldn't be that worried. We have a lot of new talents coming in that don't want the job anyway. So they want other kinds of jobs. And there will still be a lot of jobs that require sort of a human touch. And we've looked into that a bit. We know that a few of you have also answered and given us some feedback in the Sime Career poll. Thank you very much for that. So we have 9 jobs that we've developed.
And you're also very funny because Tommie made the jobs up, but he also put them on Career and see how many actually applies for these jobs. That's going on live right now, which I think is hilarious. So what are some of these jobs then?
All right. So some of these jobs are, we take them one by one. First one is big data doctor. Okay. Obviously doing diagnostics and treatments with personal data and big data, not sort of historical medical knowledge. That's the first one. Will come in very high demand. We'll come back to that. The next one is drone traffic controller. So obviously with a lot of drones delivering and doing a lot of things in our airspace, we need the new traffic control people. So the people at Arlanda will become in high demand.
Yeah, that's actually quite scary.
This will be pretty soon.
I mentioned just I lived part of the year in Miami, and there when I was there last time, there were drones over people in bikinis just hovering around. It was disgusting, but there was no rules about it. So I think that definitely needs to be policed. So,
yeah,
okay,
so that will be a high demand. Next one is robot caretaker. So obviously if we will have all these robots, someone needs to take care of them. They need to be polished, they need to be treated, there's a lot of mechanics. But just polishing, all these things will be in metal, right? So, yeah, anyway, so robot caretaker for sure. We also have the memory surgeon. So obviously, if we had the possibility, which we will, to go into the brains and actually delete some of the bad memories, that might be something that will come in high demand. So we'll delete the bad memories, we only have the happy ones left, and we'll be more happy and better off.
How many people have applied for the job memory surgeon so far?
I don't know, we'll see tomorrow when we sort of summarize these 2 days. All right, and this is the new, we had 100 HR managers coming in yesterday for a separate Sime event, and this is their new role. So we have the robot resource manager, so the RR manager is the new HR manager, working with a very diverse workforce, obviously, both humans and robots. So definitely needs to be in there. And then we have a bit of a personal favorite for a lot of people. So the personal nostalgist that helps us both remember and also design our lives as we used to live them. Probably part designer and part therapist. So that will come in high demand. We also have the transparency psychologist, which is a personal favorite of mine. It's a person that helps people like us just deal with the fact that everything we do will constantly and everywhere be available and open and transparent. So one that knows very much social media, digital media, and big data. And also know like people.
Ex-reality soap stars, or
that could be good.
That would be
good background. Yeah. So if we have anyone in the audience, apply for that. All right, yes, obviously we had the VR summit just now, so there will be a new kind of optician. So we have the virtual reality optician. So if you're from Sime or Synoptik or something, then this is a really good potential business. Because we need the right settings, we need to check our eyes and make sure also probably we'll have some VR contact lenses coming up, so good business. Yeah, and obviously, if you're a family or an individual and you need a robot, we need robot counselors to actually matchmake us with the proper robot, with the right capacities and maybe human touch. Yeah, so robot counselor. And so what we asked everyone in here, obviously, so which ones do you think will come in highest demand? And which one would be your own personal favorite if you guys had to reschool?
I'd be nostalgic.
You'll be the nostalgist.
That would
Okay.
be so nice. Sit back and speak about vinyl records and, you know.
And you can actually say constantly that times were better off before.
Yeah.
No, when asked about what jobs will be in highest demand, it's the big data doctor. And then you have the drone traffic controller, and then you have the robot caretaker. So those are the top 3 that will come in highest demand. But when we asked about the favorites, it turns a bit. So most of you in here wants to be the transparent psychologist. So working with people, dealing with stuff, that's really good. So we're very good off.
But I mean, jokes aside, what do you think will be sort of the impact? Are you afraid of the robotic and automatization trends? Or do you think that will be ultimately good? Like steam engines go away, other cool jobs come?
No, but yeah, I think so. I think we need to realize the fact that we are very much in a different market today, and I think a lot of the people, say the young people now, they will grow up, and there are a lot of the jobs we have today that they will never have experienced anyone having, because they will have disappeared by the time they reach the job market. And if you look at what the young people want, they want very different things. So I think this will be a very natural exchange. And then we obviously have the intermediaries as well changing. And I think what we learned at Sime and similar places is that embracing this and starting small. So again, start up a small department where you have a few of these and get prepared.
Okay,
That's it.
Now.
I think that's my cue.
Yeah, okay. Thank you very much.
Thanks.